What's up, you guys? So I am here with ShaCarri Richardson's alleged net worth. Since so many people are so focused on ShaCarri Richardson and what she has going on in her life, I wanted to give you her alleged net worth. This is an alleged calculation of her earnings, her winnings, and all of that, her alleged net worth. And we're going to start at the age of 19. She's 21 now, but she went professional at the age of 19. So that's where we're going to start. And at the age of 19, 2 years ago, is when she first signed her deal with Nike. Like this headline says, collegiate and world U20 record holder in 100-meter dash will race for the first time since signing with Nike following a memorable 10.75 second effort at NCAA Division I final. This is when she was still in college and she first went pro and signed with Nike. It says ShaCarri Richardson, who at the time was 19, is 3 weeks removed from setting collegiate and world U20 records in the 100-meter dash by running a win-legal 10.75 seconds at the NCAA Division I Outdoor Championships in Austin, Texas. Since then, she decided to forego her remaining 3 years of eligibility at LSU and signed a sponsorship deal with Nike. Now, this is where the network starts, the sponsorship deal with Nike. So she turned pro in 2019. And now that she's pretty much a household name, people have been trying to determine what is her net worth. And according to some reports, her net worth is around $100,000. And according to other reports, it could be as much as $300,000 or it can be as much as $1 million. So let's get into her net worth and exactly how much track and field runners make. How much do the top or nearly top track and field runners make? According to Forbes magazine, there's a huge gap where some stars make bank while most U.S. Olympians struggle. A representative for an organization that runs the Olympics said, quote, most of our athletes make less than $50,000 a year, and for many, much less than that. That's according to Tom Jakovic, and like I said, he's a representative for the Olympics, the USTF Foundation. And he said, I don't know how much they spend, but they're not well off. They're doing it for the love of sport, that's for sure. Some competitors like Naomi Osaka and Kevin Durant are already among the world's highest paid athletes, but others such as gymnast Simone Biles and swimmer Katie Ledecky, who won gold at previous Olympics, secured millions of dollars in endorsements ahead of the Olympic Games. And that's where a lot of their money comes from, endorsements, not necessarily the Olympic prize money. So let's take a look at the Olympic prize money. This is the prize money for the trials. And ShaCarri won in the 100-meter dash for the trials, the U.S. Olympic trials. She won first place, which was only $10,000. So most of the Olympic athletes and most track and field stars make their money off of endorsements, not necessarily the prizes that the Olympics and the other games pay out. And so, for example, this person gives an example of a Nike contract that paid $100,000 a year plus bonuses, which were tied to her performance. In other countries like Singapore, they pay a lot of money for Olympic medals. Like they pay in Singapore $740,000 for a gold medal, $370,000 for a silver, and $180,000 for a bronze. But in the US, it's a lot less. Like in the US, a gold medal, an Olympic gold medal, you get a payout of $37,500. For a silver medal, you get $22,000, and for a bronze medal, only $15,000. And so in calculating ShaCarri Richardson's net worth, what we would want to focus on are her endorsements, her sponsorships, because we already know, like I said, with these games, the Olympic Games and the other games, they're not actually paying out that much in the United States. The focus as far as income is on sponsorships, and ShaCarri Richardson is sponsored by Nike. Nike is not dropping her. They didn't drop her when she had the incident with the banned substance, and they're not dropping her now. Like there have been no reports of Nike dropping her. So as far as a Nike contract, according to Runner's World, Nike contracts offer more than $100,000 a year for multiple years for someone who is the top in the college ranks, which ShaCarri was. She was the top in the college ranks, and she signed in 2019. So if we go to 2019, 2020, and 2021, and let's say ShaCarri had a $100,000 contract for each of those years, that's at least $300,000 we can add on to her net worth. And then with her winnings from winning the U.S. Olympic trials first place, That's $10,000. So we're at $310,000 at this point. Now, again, this information is alleged, but it's based on the average payout for winning and the average payout of a Nike contract. Now, I also want to bring this to your attention. This is a New Balance contract that actually got published in the media because of a lawsuit. And basically, there was an athlete who took a New Balance contract after promoting Nike, after having a Nike contract, and Nike said that they actually matched his New Balance contract. So if they matched his New Balance contract, then we can look at these numbers and see this is the ballpark figure for Nike contracts. For example, if you were to win first place gold medal at the Olympics, the payout would be $150,000. So if ShaCarri had competed in the Olympics and won gold, if she had stayed on that path, that's $150,000 bonus that she could have won. For the U.S. Olympic Trials track, you can see right here, the first place prize is $7,500. So we can add that to her $310,000. So that brings us to $317,000 for her net worth. And then along with sponsorships, we also want to remember her endorsements. Like, for example, she did this commercial for Beats by Dre and Kanye West and Apple Music. And so sometimes when people work with Kanye West, they don't get paid. Like Tiana Taylor has shared that when she did that video with Kanye West, she didn't get paid. But being that this is with Apple Music and Beats by Dre, this is something else that ShaCarri Richardson would also have been paid for. And so while we don't know the amount that she would have been paid for this, and again, this information is all alleged, let's say, for example, they matched her Nike contract. So it may have been another six figures added onto her alleged net worth. So at this point, her net worth is nearing $500,000. Her net worth is nearing $500,000 from the information that's public, the published information regarding the average Nike contract for an up-and-coming track star, the winnings, the prize winnings for winning the U.S. Olympic trials. Her net worth seems to be around $500,000. There are grants that she may have received. There's a lot of information about her income that we're not aware of. So that information would need to be included as well as far as calculating her net worth. So leave a comment and let me know what you think about ShaCarri Richardson's alleged net worth at this point in her life. She has the potential to earn a lot more money, but leave a comment and let me know what you think about her alleged net worth at this point. As always, thanks for watching.